Hey, so it is June 10th, 2015. I'm just kind of making this video for myself more than anyone else. I don't think I'm actually ever going to post this on anything, but it's 1 a.m. and I've just been thinking about, I guess, my gender. A few days ago I came out to my stepmom and said that I think I'm transgender and that I would like to see a therapist and a gender therapist initially, to try and figure it all out and to hopefully one day transition. It would be female to male transgender. So yeah, I've been trying to figure that out. So most nights I come home from work and I watch a bunch of transgender videos, just people coming out, people telling their story, how they knew, how they doubted themselves, how just everything with it. I've learned a lot. It makes a lot of sense, but I have a lot of doubts, because it's a big transition. It's scary. I asked my stepmom 2 days ago if I could get a haircut. I want to get this side shaved. It's been stressing me out, which is another thing, another sign of being transgender, kind of, this dysphoria, which is kind of it can be pain, it can be like sadness, it can be just it's not feeling right type of feeling, with something. And that's how I'm feeling about this right now. I'm feeling this part, which I initially left long because I wanted this haircut to be still girly, because this was kind of before I fully was like, hey, maybe I'm a guy. Hey, maybe I'm not the girl I thought I was, that kind of thing. I wanted it still girly so that I could maybe pass in social situations as a girl and wouldn't be mistaken as a guy, which I always thought was awkward before when I was with people. And so that's the dysphoria I'm kind of having right now. It doesn't feel right. I want this shaved like this side, and this would be thinned, and this would be a lot shorter. And I feel like that would make me feel a lot better right now. And just, I've always had this kind of dysphoria with, like, a lot with my face. I never per se ever thought I was beautiful, and for a long time I was okay with that. I was saying, oh yeah, I'm not beautiful, but that doesn't matter because I'm intelligent. I was telling myself I didn't care about my looks, and I do. And I'm realizing that a lot more now. And even now, looking at myself, taking this video, my face, I see myself more masculine than feminine, and I always have. And I feel like transitioning would give me the confidence that I've always wanted, the confidence that I've always hidden kind of inside me, that kind of is more expressed when I write. I feel like when I write, I usually write from a male perspective, and I feel like that's the closest I can ever be to that male I've always wanted to be, always felt I was. And I'm realizing that now, that I've always leaned towards those male characters in what I write, in what I watch, movies, TV shows, what I read as well. I always preferred male main characters over female. If I would pick up a book and it would be like, hey, Sally's doing this, I would put it down. I don't know, I never knew what it was, and I feel like this is making more sense now because I could connect more to those male characters than I could for the female characters. Male singers too. I used to have, years ago, I used to have little, like, dreams of being a really great singer and going on America's Got Talent, but I always saw myself singing in a male voice. I would always look like a guy, but I could never get the name change in my dream type of thing. I would be like, hey, I'm Cassie Fulfer, I'm gonna sing the song, and it would be me, but I would be male in the dream. And so I think that's a big sign. I remember when I was, I would say 12, it maybe started, that I really remember, but I used to pray to God that I would just wake up one day and be a boy, even just for one day, to experience, to just know what it would feel like to be me, I guess. And so that's another big sign. And just a lot of these videos are making sense. Because a lot of the time, you don't have to know that you're transgender from the age of 2 or 4. I grew up as the typical tomboy. I didn't like dresses, didn't like skirts, though sometimes I wore, my dad used to, at one point I remember he bought me skirts with shorts under them. I wore those sometimes, but I really didn't like them that much. And even now, when I wear shorts, I wear them, they have to go up to my knee or past it. I don't wear anything shorter than that. And I don't wear shorts outside because I've never felt comfortable with my body like that. And then shirts, I guess I tend to wear, sometimes I wear more fitting clothing, but lately I've been wearing more baggy clothing as I'm coming to terms with possibly being transgender, and thinking that I am, and wanting to transition. I've been wearing more guyish clothing, per se, and skipping past the more fitting clothing. But it's been a struggle. I mean, like I said, I told my stepmom a few days ago, and she was really supportive about it. But I'm finding it hard to be patient, I guess, because when I asked if I could get my hair cut, she came up to my room a little while later and said that it kind of scared her because it felt like I was rushing through it, that I wanted to transition too fast, that kind of thing. And to me, it was just a haircut. I'm feeling dysphoric with this. I'm not feeling comfortable with my hair, so I want to cut it, see how that makes me feel, because it's something that does grow back. I've had shorter hair than this before, so I just want to know how that feels. I'm like, hey, if it feels wrong, then maybe I'm not as transgender as I thought I was. Maybe I don't want to fully transition, type of thing. But if it makes me feel better, then I feel like that's another sign. Other thing, I've been trying to contact my old psychiatrist. She hasn't been answering the phone. I don't know if she's just been really busy or she's on vacation, but it's really been bothering me. I really just want to set up an appointment and talk to someone about it, and just be like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. What is your perspective on it? Especially since her website says that either she or the woman she works with do gender identity stuff. So I'm hoping that she is a qualified gender therapist, and that I won't have to actually go see a new person too, because that would make it a lot easier for me to get used to talking to someone that I used to talk to, rather than talking to someone totally new. Either way, I'm hoping to see someone soon about all of this, and try and figure it out more. But I've been coming more and more to the conclusion that I am transgender, and that I would feel more comfortable as a guy. And what's keeping me back now are just fears and doubts, and my parents, like my stepmom's reaction with being scared that I'm rushing it, because her timeline I know is never going to match with mine, because I would like to get my hair cut soon, and I'm getting one in a week, which is soon, but it feels like forever right now. I would like to get a binder, to see how that feels, I would like to get more guys' clothing, see how that feels. I would like to, at some point soon, come out to everyone else. Have people use he, his, him pronouns, because I feel like that would help a lot too. Because then I would be, to everyone else, I would be the guy I always felt I was. And I could feel more of if that's right for me. But yeah, that's been what I've been thinking about. Just thought I could record all of this for myself. Again, I don't know if I'm ever going to post this anywhere. Maybe I will. Maybe it'll be helpful if I do transition, for other people to learn. Like, hey, this is where it starts. It's okay to be afraid, to be doubtful, to have second guessing, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's it for now. Me.